Riverside City College recently held a career fair in the Quadrangle on Wednesday, May 2nd. The career fair included such booths as Childcare Career Agency, UPS, Verizon Fios, and many more.
Aside from the requirements, Kirsten Nguyen explains qualities recommended for the agency.
You need to love children. So if you need to have patience.
She also explains the process it takes when joining the agency. And are you a student here on campus?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell me how you heard about the job fair today, or did you just stumble upon it?
My teacher, my guidance teacher, she told me that there was going to be a job fair, and sometimes that it's really good to bring resumes. So I brought some resumes. I dressed nice just in case.
Maya Sani speaks about possible job opportunities she found while attending the career fair.
Yes, two so far, the child care and then helping the elderly. I gave them my resume for both of those. And then I've also saw Avon.
And is there anything that maybe you wish you would have seen here, or that you may have been interested in, or anything along those lines? Maybe something you maybe thought would be here but isn't.
No, I think the child care is the one that I really wanted it to. I was interested in the most, and I saw it, so it's good.
And so, what are your goals for the future? And is this a step in the right direction as far as looking for a job?
Yes. My goals in the future, I'm not sure exactly. I do know that I want to get a job during the summer, so then in the fall I could go around my job with classes.
Um, how long have you been looking for a job?
Just this last year.
Okay. And have you been getting interviews, or has it been difficult for you to even get an interview or a job opportunity?
It's been very difficult because I have no job experience. I did work last year at the fair, but that was through a friend. So it is very hard because of the experience that I don't have.
And what if you are you gonna keep even throughout the summer? I know you said you wanted to work in the summer, but if you're still unable to find a job, is that something you're still gonna be trying to push for towards this fall semester?
Yes.
Okay, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day. And you guys are here at the job fair here today at RCC. Can you tell me a little bit about what you guys have to offer for students here today.
Yes, well, we're currently hiring for a sales position, both at a call center, which is telemarketing, and also for our retail stores throughout the Inland Empire and Riverside area.
And what may be some of the requirements or some things you recommend for students who may be interested in a job like that?
Well, we're looking for someone who is really tough, who likes to talk to people, who is animated, who would like to learn. We can teach you everything about the product, and we have all the knowledge. We also have, if you're taking like full-time, 12 units, we have a part-time work. It's a special student program that we made, especially for RCC students, because our center is based off of Corona, California, so it's really close to this area. So we're really looking forward to having the Riverside students to come in and work for us. We've already hired a few, and we would like to, we have about 40 positions available, actually. And with the student program, we would really like to build it up and then help give some income to our students, right?
And there's quite a few students walking around here today. What do you feel the turnout is like and has been today, and with the people stopping by at your booth?
Well, in my recent job fairs, this has actually been a pretty good one. I've had so many applicants. I think I've already done like 30 interviews today, just this morning, and we're still going. So that's really good for us.
And on an average, if about 30 people were to talk to you today, about how many of them go forth and really take the extra step to try and get this job?
Well, so far, I think I have about 15 that I'm going to bring back for a second interview who can fit our schedule. Yeah, we're looking for an early morning schedule right now from 6:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. That way you can have the rest of the day to go to school or do what you have to do. So.
And even if they, let's just say they don't have the early morning open, is there still a chance or possibility that they can still get within your program and have that opportunity?
Yes, like I said, it depends on the availability, what we will be able to do for them. We would like to place as many people as we can. Like I said, students are really bright and they do so well with product knowledge that we really like them to come and work for us.
And what would be some of the ways we can get in contact with you for these opportunities?
Well, if anyone would like to send a resume, go to hr@gofibertv.com. That's GOFIBERTV.com. Okay? If you send your resume there, I will get a hold of you.
Okay, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Can you tell me a little bit about what you guys have to offer for students here at RCC?
Yeah, what we offer is all our positions that we start off at UPS are part-time positions, and you'll be working, basically out of the way of your school schedule, either in the early morning or late at night. You're working about 3.5 to 5 hours a day, so it is a part-time job. That job is considered a package handler position, to where you're loading and unloading package cars or trailers. It's manual labor position. It's pretty fast-paced. You're lifting, lowering packages. You must be able to lift at least, up to 70 pounds by yourself. And we like to hire students. It's a good, it's out of the way of your school schedule. It's a good thing to do while you go through school. So that's what we're looking at. We have facilities in Riverside and San Bernardino. Currently we're hiring in the Ontario facility, and you can apply on upsjobs.com if you're interested.
And what may be some of the requirements or things you may recommend for people who are looking to apply for this job?
Requirements, we ask that you're able to lift up to 70 pounds by yourself, because it is a manual labor position. As far as any other requirements, you have to be at least 18 years of age or older. You got to be able to pass a criminal background check, something that we run. Other than that, that's about it. I mean, you just got to be able to, work at a pretty fast-paced environment, and those are the requirements that we have. As far as suggestions are, just that you, that you're honest in the interview, that you come presentable, and that you're, ready to answer questions about yourself and what you're doing.
There seems to be quite a turnout here today. Quite a few students walking by. What has the turnout been at your guys' table, and what have you been able to share with them?
We've had several students that have come by and asked questions, mostly kind of what I just explained. They've asked a lot about the shift spans, if they're flexible with classes or not. and what the pay rate is. And so we feel like it's been a pretty good turnout. We've referred a lot of students to upsjobs.com, and hopefully we get a good turnout of RCC students applying online, so we can bring them in for interviews.
Would you happen to know an average, or do you know a few people who may have started as a part-time student working for UPS and have really gone on to maybe be promoted or be a full-time employee?
Yeah, just about every employee that we have, any upper-level manager or supervisor that we have, they started off as a loader. And in fact, I started off here in the Riverside building as we call it a preloader. I worked in the early morning, and I was a student who started off there. And I worked for several months as a loader, and I did a good job, and so they decided to promote me, and I've made it a good career out of it. So, and it's something that you can do. It's hard at first, it's a hard job, but it's something that if you stick with it, you can turn into a career for you.
What is the likely time span you would have to work for UPS as a part-time employee before you can get that next opportunity as either a full-time employee or just whether it's a raise and whatnot?
It just really depends. It could be, our current wait time to be a driver is a long time because those positions are based on seniority and years of service. So you're looking at several years for that. As far as getting promoted into a management position, that's also just depending on your qualifications and your merit, what you've done in the warehouse to show that you've been ready for that position. So it really depends on the person and what they're looking for. If they're looking more for a driving position, a warehouse position, or if they're looking to go into management long term.
Okay, thank you for your time.
No problem.
Thank you. What brought you here to the job fair today?
Actually, my mom texted me this morning and said there was a career fair going on, so I decided to come through.
And are you from this area?
Yes, I am.
And what has it been like trying to find a job? How long have you been looking for a job?
Actually, I just started looking. I just graduated from Cal Baptist University, so I just started looking right now.
And what are some jobs that you may be looking for an opportunity for, and have you been able to find it here?
I'm actually looking to get into a PR field. I've had marketing jobs before, but I'm open to marketing again or advertising, but most likely PR field.
Have you been able to find any opportunities for that here?
Not yet. I just got here, actually.
And if, let's say, you're not able to find anything that you are looking for, but you do find some sort of other chances or opportunities, will you be able to, do you think you'll be able to go forth with some of those other opportunities?
Oh, yes. I'm definitely open. Yes.
And even if you do find some opportunities here, are you going to be looking elsewhere, and where else would you be looking at?
If I don't find any opportunities here, I'm open to Orange County, Los Angeles areas, wherever, I understand jobs are limited right now, so you have to be open.
All right, thanks for your time.
To find out more information on some of the career opportunities available, click on the links below. On behalf of Viewpoints, this has been James Williams.